Hey everyone, so today's video, as you can tell, I'm in a completely different setup right now. I'm filming at the Ipsy Studios and I have not filmed here in so long. I feel like it's been a year and a half. It's crazy, but I wanted to film a spring must-haves for you guys, and so I have a ton of products here that are some new products that recently came out that I really want to share with you that I think are definite must-haves for the springtime. So if you guys are brand new, make sure to click the subscribe button, ring the little bell, follow me on Instagram at Madison89Miller for any updates on new videos, and let's go ahead and get into these spring must-haves. All right, so first off, I want to stick with the eyes, and I have this palette right here. So if you guys saw my ColourPop review on their spring collection, you saw this palette at work. This palette is so beautiful, you guys. It is absolutely stunning. I love all the corals in it. They're so pigmented, they're so buttery, they're so good. And I think this is like the perfect spring palette. And also, it's really affordable too. So I really wanted to pick out products here that are very affordable and not so hard on the, the bank account. So I was about to say checkbook, but who really uses checks anymore? So yeah, but these are absolutely gorgeous. You can just see how pigmented they are. They blend out like a dream. I feel like ColourPop's eyeshadows are some of the best matte shadows on the market, and they're so reasonably priced too. So let me do a shimmer one for you guys. Oh, this one is right here. Look how pretty that is. That is gorgeous. Just to pop that on the lid would be so beautiful. And again, it's only $18. So if you guys are a huge lover of coral shadows, I think you would really, really enjoy this palette. All right, so next up I have another palette, and you guys know I'm a huge lover of the Sephora Pro palettes. They are so good. And this one I have yet to talk about here on my channel. So this one actually is not on the affordable side. It costs a little bit more money, but I think they are definitely worth it. I believe they cost around $68. My favorite one is the Warm palette, but this one right here, this one just screams the springtime. This is the Editorial 2.0 palette. It is so beautiful. I love it. I like it that you have some neutrals here and then you have really fun colors to play with, and they are so good that they're so easy to put on, they're so opaque, and I'm just obsessed with their formula. Let me swatch some for you guys real quick. Let's go into this blue. This is a really pretty one. This is Alchemy. Look at that. This one is gorgeous. You can just see how buttery and pigmented they are. I'm like obsessed with them. And then Blood Moon right here, this is a red. See, I wish I had this shade when I was doing my Harley Quinn Halloween look like 2 years ago, because it took me forever to find a good red shadow, and this one is awesome. I also really love their first editorial palette, which is like a lot of matte, bright colors that are, you can check that one out in, what was it, the Reverse Makeup Challenge I think I did with Roxette here on my channel. Really funny video, definitely check it out, but we use some of those shadows and you can just see how easy they are to work with, because usually bright colors aren't the easiest. Let's go into Pegasus. This is a really pretty kind of light blue. And again, really, really pretty. This one I would definitely recommend doing like a base and then applying a color on top of it. I wanna do one more, I wanna do Cloak. So I like it that they have these more neutral shades too that you can kind of pop into the crease just to really make a whole look go together, so you don't have to jump into another palette. But this one, definitely worth it. I highly recommend it, and I think the colors are perfect for the springtime. So this next product I want to talk about is one that I actually do not have here physically with me because I had total mom brain and completely forgot this in my drawer. But I just did a video on it. So in the ColourPop video that I just did for spring collection, I showed these jelly eyeshadows. They're called the Jelly Mud Shadows. Oh my goodness, you guys, they are so good and so colorful for the springtime. I like it how we have some bolder colors in the collection and then we have some softer ones. I think the light pink one is absolutely gorgeous. I actually just put that on my lid not too long ago. I showed it on a vlog that you guys will see here soon, or it's probably already up, but I showed application of that one, and So beautiful. They go on beautifully. They're very thin, so they don't crease on you. They don't feel like sticky. They don't feel like you have something heavy on your eyes. Super comfortable. I hope they come out with more shades. I would love to come out with like more neutral shades too that I could just throw on for an everyday look as well. But I think the colors that they have are perfect for the springtime, and you cannot go wrong with them. And plus, they're very reasonably priced too. I can't remember how much they were. I want to say they were maybe like $8 or $9. Very, very affordable. Okay, so next up I have a blush palette that I have been obsessed with, you guys, and these are so beautiful. So this is the Benefit Cheek Leaders Pink Squad right here. So you actually get a bunch of highlighters, blushes, bronzers in here. I really love this palette for the springtime. I think it's really light and fresh. I really have been enjoying Hoola again. I have not used Hoola in the longest time, and that's all I've been using for my bronzer this past like 2 weeks that I've gotten this, and I love it. And then my favorite blush is Dandelion. I think it's really, really pretty. It's a nice soft pink blush. Let me show you guys. It's a nice soft pink blush that you can't really see it that well if I swatch it on my skin, but when I put it on my cheeks, it brings just the right amount of pink to them. And it's very fresh looking, very just light. And I love neutral looks for every day. If I'm just getting ready really quickly and just want to look a little bit more put together, that's my favorite way. And then also California. I feel like my favorite color going into for the springtime is definitely coral. I think it's so pretty all over the lids, and then kind of toning it down on the cheeks, or having a neutral lid and then doing the pop of coral on the cheeks or the lips. But really, really pretty palette. Again, you have a pink highlighter in here, and then also Hoola, which is their staple, and then Dallas, which is a deeper blush shade that I think is really, I forgot how good this smelled too. I just got like a big whiff of it, and I'm like, it smells so good. But yeah, Dallas I really like using actually more towards the winter time, because I feel like it's a kind of a deeper, cooler shade, like a more neutral shade for the winter time. And then for the spring and the summer, I love the pinky ones. But I think this is an awesome palette right here. I absolutely love it. I don't use the brush in it, to be honest. I use my own brush, but these are just perfect. Also for travel too. I think they are really, really pretty. Okay, so next up are some really fun blushes too. And these are more of like a cream blush. And that's one thing I really like for the spring and the summertime are cream blushes. One of my go-tos was actually a Stila one back in the day. I forgot what it was called, but it was a really pretty, like kind of bright pink, but it applied so beautifully to the cheeks. But these are kind of like an updated version of that, I feel like. And these are from the brand called Kaja. I think that's how you say it. I'm not entirely sure, but you can find these at Sephora. They're from the brand Mailbox, which I love. I love Mailbox. They have the cutest stuff, you guys. But this shade right here is one of my favorites. This is shade Koi. And let me show you how cool these are. It's like a stamp. I know. How weird is this? But all you do is you just take the stamp, go right in there. It's like a heart. Put it on your hand, and then you can just lightly blend it out. I actually like blending it out with a sponge, but it blends out really pretty. This one is one of my favorites because it's so neutral, but it does not move your makeup. It keeps everything in place, and it looks really pretty on the cheeks. My other favorite shade is called Bossy, and this one I feel like is a little bit more pop of color, like springtime, you know? It's more of a coral. Let's see. Look how cute that is. I love it. It's so much fun. But they blend out so nice, and they're not thick either. They blend out really nice and sheer on the skin that I think even if you weren't wearing makeup, you could get away with it just putting like a little bit on your cheeks, like if you're going to the beach or something. But I just love the color that it brings to the cheeks. Like bright coral colors just really kind of make you look more awake and like fresh, and that's what I need, especially when you don't get very much sleep with the baby. Like she sleeps through the night, but she has her moments where she wants to wake up at like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, sometimes 2, and I have to give her the passy, and then she goes right back down, but that still kind of disrupts your sleep. But yeah, that's what I need. I need anything to make me look awake. Okay, so I'm kind of coming back to ColourPop again. As you can tell, I really enjoyed that spring collection. So I really like their blushes. I've been using these nonstop since I've tried out the collection. I think they're beautiful. One of my favorite ones was actually not from the collection. It was already a permanent. This is the birthday suit color. Again, these are their Super Shock Cheek. It's like a tongue twister. I'm getting tongue-tied over here. But this one is really pretty. I think it's really nice with my fair skin tone. I have the pinky undertones to my skin, so if I wear anything like too warm, it doesn't look great on me. But this color is like a go-to shade for year-round. I can wear this year-round, and it's absolutely beautiful. As you guys know, in that video, I was even talking about how I saw it and I was like, I'm eyeing this one even though it's not in the collection. But the one that I really love from the collection is one that I tested out is Count Me In. This one is really pretty too. And I love how sheer these apply as well, because you can just build them up lightly, and again, they're so thin that it just looks like second skin, and I like that. I don't want to look like I have a ton of powder on my face. So I think this one's really pretty. You can tell that this one is cooler. This one has a little bit more of a coral warm undertone to it, but I think they're absolutely stunning. And again, very affordable. All right, so the last category that I want to talk about are lipsticks, because one of my favorite things to do in the springtime is to keep a very neutral eye and then do a pop of color on the lips. So I want to share some of my favorite colors with you guys of also products that I haven't really talked about here that I absolutely love. So the first one I want to talk about is the Origins. What are these called? They don't have a special name to them, but it's just the Origins lipsticks right here. These are so creamy, so pigmented, so comfortable to wear. I have one of my favorite shades. It's like a nude. I don't remember what it was called, but it's super pretty. This one is called Peach Petal, and this is the perfect shade for spring. Like, I love this color. Just look at that. It is like the perfect tone for a pink. It's kind of more like neutral, and I think it's really pretty. And I just like to wear, like, you know, no eyeshadow. I might put like a little bit of my bronzer in my crease, but that's about it. And I just pop this on the cheeks, and not on the cheeks, on the lips, and you're good to go. I kind of feel like these are a little bit underrated because I don't hear anyone talking about these, but they're so good. Some other lip products that I want to talk about are a little bit more on the affordable side. And again, I haven't really heard anyone talk about these ones from CoverGirl. They sent us a huge collection, so I kind of just grabbed like my favorite shades out of it. And these are some of my favorite shades for the springtime. And again, they're really good, for like a really good formula. These ones have more of a kind of glossy, not glossy, like more of a shiny finish them. They're not matte. This one is called, by the way, these are their cream lipsticks, and this one is 280 Decadent Peach, but you can just see they're so moisturizing, which is awesome for the summertime because you want just moisturized lips and everything, and I love this peach shade. Honestly, I have to say that my favorite thing from the drugstore are definitely lip products. I really love lip products from the drugstore. Like, their lipsticks can really go hand in hand with a lot of the higher end lipsticks on the market. Another color, which is my favorite one, is Caramel Kiss, and you guys will see. This one is beautiful. I love my nudes, and this one is stunning. I feel like you still got some warmth in it that just kind of, I don't know, just is a little bit more bright and fresh. And I just love that color right there. That one's really pretty. You could even mix these too, and you can kind of make a more toned down color of the coral or the peach. That's what I do a lot. I'm wearing that right now. I'm doing like a dark lips liner on the outer parts, and then I take a nude color and I kind of just blend it out slightly in the center. And I feel like it's really pretty on the lips, and it kind of makes them look a little bit bigger and more juicier. Last but not least, I'm so sad that we're already to the end, but we have just these last two lip products right here. And this collection, I have been dying to review. I need to honestly make a time to review this collection from MAC Cosmetics because it is so good. The palette's amazing. The lip products are amazing. I'm obsessed with the collection. I really need to show it to you guys. So if you really want to see it, comment down below and then I will get it done for you guys because you should see the lip colors in this collection. They're beautiful. This one right here is called Wagasa Twirl, and these are matte lipsticks, but that pink, oh my gosh, I love this pink. Look at that. I love how cool toned that is. I think that is beautiful, especially if you just like have everything very neutral on the face and you use this for your pop of color. I think it's so beautiful. The other shade that I really like from this collection is High Fructis. I think that's how you say it. But this guy right here, he's a little bit more warmer, a little bit more of a corally pink, but the formula is so good. I love the formula of these. They're a matte, but they're like a comfort matte to where they're not drying on the lips, which is a huge plus because I know a lot of you guys, we're all kind of over the dry liquid lipstick stages. We're kind of going into the glosses, we're going into the more moisturizing lip products, and these are definitely it. I think these are beautiful. So definitely check these out, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a review on that collection, and I will get that up ASAP because it actually is a really good collection from MAC that I have been super excited over. So yeah, I just love this. I love these swatches right here. It just screams like springtime. I'm over the cold weather, you guys. I'm over it. All right, so those are all my spring must-haves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment down below, what are your spring must-haves? I always love getting your guys' recommendations about products that you guys love and what I should pick up. So always just leave those down below. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys in my next video.